Alright, we were going to continue with this set, but I've misplaced one of the pieces, like a vitally important piece, so we're not going to do it today, because it's been quite a while since I've done, but I did do a jigsaw puzzle. It's been quite a while since I've actually started that Animal Crossing set. But I did a jigsaw puzzle that's 150 pieces, which is the one that's here, and I think I can do, I have another one. The reason I'm showing that is that I have another one, so I'm going to do that one as a video at some point, because it's 150 pieces, and I think I can do 150 pieces upside down in less than 29 minutes. Anyway, because I can't do Animal Crossing tonight, we're going to just have a pause on the Animal Crossing scene. And I'm going to do this creator set, apparently. I have a couple of these. I don't know where they've all gone, but we're going to do this one because I have this one. This one's not very exciting. We might do another set after this, and we are going to do a surprise thing as well. So here we go. You're going to have the dinosaurs upside down in the background because I haven't removed the thing. So this is a creator one. It's a very Easter themed kind of thing. Well, it's a chick painting an egg, so I'm assuming it's Easter themed. There's a lot more pieces in here than you'd think from looking at the front cover, so maybe we won't get 2 videos done. Let's open this up, and the first step, I'm feeling a bit ill. I think I have COVID, so we're going to start here. Having said that, like, I think I've had this for weeks. Like, it's been, things brew. Like, I don't get sick very fast. Everything takes a long time to reach the point. And I think I've kind of got at the point that I'm sick, and then my body will actually get over it, and then I can get on with my life, as it were. I'm just a bit worried about that stain there. I've been stressing out the last few days because I've had these assignments for university, which, to be honest, is the one thing I don't like about going back to university, is actually having to do work. It's actually having to do stuff. It's like, I'm too old for this. I can just learn things. You can just tell me things, and I'll remember them. I don't need to be tested on them. But it was doing a journalistic article thing, and interviewing a person, which all went well, and it was a good experience. So that's okay. But I've been struggling the last few days just to actually get started. Like, I've left it to the last minute. So, it's good. It's done. I did it. The word count. I did everything. I haven't really checked over it enough times and proofread it. I should have read it out loud. So there's bound to be some grammatical errors and stuff, but I don't care. Like I said, good enough to pass. And so I don't have to worry about wasting my money. But now I've got like all these ideas for other interviews and people that I want to write articles about. So hopefully I will actually do that during the rest of the year, because that's what I really want to actually do. Well, one of the things I want to do. And there we go. And I finished my drama paper as well. I had to do a thing for that, but I'd already done that during the week. That was much easier to do. So that's all over. So now I'm free, as it was. So what am I putting on the top here? I've done this completely wrong. It goes that way. Does it? I think it goes that way. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. So tomorrow I can just go to work and feel sick. That's all that I want to do. But today we're making a little check. And I wanted to do Animal Crossing. I really wanted. If I've lost that piece, of course, I actually have another one of the Animal Crossing set, but it's not so easily. I put it into storage. And I had a third one, but I gave that to a friend. So I can't just go say, can I have the base plate back? So it will turn up. I'm going to cough on this chat in this video. It's going to be real rubbish. All right, so let's go. Let's put some eyeballs on this thing. We're making a little chicken, and they're gonna have goofy eyes. That's kind of a bit goofy, and we're going to have a little, this is really a little beaky thing. You can't really see this because it's all yellow. It's not going to show up on the camera. There's like a funny thing. Is that on the, oh good, it's on the screen. It's not on the, I think I used this camera for something else recently, and I touched the lens and I didn't get around to cleaning it, so it might not turn out that well. I don't think I'm going to do 2 videos because I honestly don't think I can. I think I will lose my voice. I haven't actually talked much for the last few days, so I haven't actually realised that my voice was funny. I've just been too busy stressing about a stupid assignment. But now I can go back to my old life and I can do all the things that I've been meaning to do. So that's nice. Look at this piece. I don't think I've ever had this piece before. So that's a funky piece. I'm getting confused as to which way that I hold them. So here's the instructions. So I think those go at the back, and then oh dear, that goes there. I'm kind of hoping that tomorrow, once I've got the stress of having to do something taken away, and I have a good night's sleep tonight, that tomorrow I'm going to be pretty good. I'm going to be top of the world. So that's definitely something to look forward to, because I don't have to worry about doing things. And I've been like, oh, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to like not even bother. And that's just going to be a thing. I failed. I didn't do it. But I did do it, and I kind of knew that I would. It was like, yeah, just push yourself. It's just because the topic wasn't like I didn't interview my first choice. It was like a backup choice, and they're all fine and everything, but it didn't quite make for a good article that I wanted to write. So, but I have all these plans for other articles, including ones I've already set myself up to. I have to go along to something a little bit out of my comfort zone. So that's going to be something. Do I put one of these little white things on the back? I do put one on the back. It's not immediately obvious that you do that, isn't it? Because like you can see that there's a white thing on each side, but it doesn't tell you to do it on every side. But you do have to do it on every side. So that's the little chicken. We made the little chicken. Or if you play New Zealand Story, that's a kiwi. So yeah, New Zealand Story is a game by Taito. So I've always pronounced it. From the late 80s, I think. I think it's like an 89 game or something. About New Zealand, but it's New Zealand from a very warped and weird perspective, and it's a Japanese game. And yeah, it's weird. But anyway, they have kiwis, which look nothing like this, but the kiwis in the game kind of look a bit more like this than the actual real kiwis. Kiwis are a bird, if you call like New Zealanders kiwis. It's actually a bird that looks a little bit like a chicken or something, and it can't fly. And you don't normally see them around the place. There we go. And then we've almost finished. This is it. We've done. Except I have all these pieces that are left. I'm like, what was this? I feel like I've done something wrong. So there's a whole bunch of spears, including one which I'm pretty sure should not be a spear. So I did something wrong. But they look fine. So that's what you get. How do they hold? Oh, they just hold it in their mouth. Okay, that makes sense. What a bizarre thing. So that's that, and you get your egg, which is exactly what says on the box. Which is fine, like, you know. It's a very weird. This is meant to be an egg. Like I assumed it was an egg. It may not be an egg. It's not egg shaped. It's just a thing that sits on the. It doesn't sit like that. It sits like this. So I'm gonna just put the pink thing there to finish that off. So then it looks pretty. So that's fun. This is probably, since it's so small, it's one of those things I'll probably just leave sitting as an ornament. So we can move that to the side. But I do have one of these ones. So I got one. I cannot imagine I'm going to buy any more than one, because I don't really follow the Formula One or care that much. And from what I can tell, all these cars are identical. They just have different markings. And you're like, well, if you don't care about, you only need one car. It's like the kit's one car. They all have. They're so confident. They tell you that there's 29 pieces. So it's not like a minifigure where you don't really know what the number of pieces are. Like, here's the box for this minifigure, which is a brick separator. There you go. It doesn't tell you how many pieces are on it. It just says this is the thing. But here they can do that because, and you get this. Look at this, straight up. You get a funky piece and some very, very minimalist instructions because they don't really have the room. So while I've got the green one, which is that people who make green cars. I don't really know how to make this. I'm supposed to have a triangle. I don't have a triangle. Oh, it's a black triangle. Okay, so that triangle. So that's the thing. So what's on this side? This thing tells you what they all look like, but it's not that helpful. So I'm guessing I've got that one, or I've got that one. I've got a green helmet, so it's that one there. Okay. Still not really helping. We'll get there. We'll use my brain. So this thing goes here, and then this is the logo, and it's like not a Ferrari, so I don't know what that means. And we have to take this thing, and we have to put. You do get white ones of these, so that's nice. Because normally they're blue or brown, tanny or something, or maybe grey or occasionally. I don't know if these are friction ones or not. I'm assuming they're not friction ones. Why would they be friction ones? Because you want these wheels, you want these babies to spin. So we'll put the wheels on. We'll do it the wrong way around. And then what's going to go on the back? That's, I'm assuming, goes on the back. I don't know which way around it goes. Does it go that way? Does it go that way? Who knows? Who cares? That goes there, and then you're going to have a black one there, and that one there. Ooh, it's a bit tricky, so we put that one on, but that's the thing, right? They're all exactly the same. It's just different markings. I guess it could look cool. Somehow. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to make the most complicated part of all, which is with this piece here, which is kind of a useful piece, but you can't see what it is. It's got like a thing on the bottom, and you can't see it. Doesn't matter. It's never going to focus. And there's no spares. I just noticed there isn't any spares for that. Well, that's rotten, isn't it? Why would they not give you any spares? Is this a ploy to... Well, they give you a spare one of those. A ploy to make you give them your money? Almost certainly the case. And then how does this actually attach? Oh, okay, it goes upside down like that. And that's the back. And then we've got to take this thing and this one. And we're going to make the driver. So the one last thing that looks kind of interesting. So you've got some interesting little parts. I think most interesting is the front bit. Like this thing here is kind of cool, and that little body is neat enough. And so then you get this. This is kind of a useful piece because it's specifically designed to hold a head thing, and then you've got this helmet, which is a one-piece thing. It's not like with a little visor. And I had one with a visor, so that's your standard Lego helmet. And these are actually quite different. So that's got a movable visor, and this one does not. So we can put the visor on this guy and see what it looks like. So that's, that's a neat little visor. That's pretty good. So anyway, maybe it would be funnier to have the Christmas hat on there, so they can go like that. Alright, we'll put on the cool helmet, and that goes there, and we'll put on the wheels, and then I'm going to go to sleep because I'm getting sick. And that goes there. That goes. So, like, I can actually imagine it would be quite neat to have every single one, but I don't think I have the willpower to spend that much money. So anyway, so that's the car. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. It doesn't tell you what they are. Like, I mean, I can only really imagine wanting to get more of these, specifically to get the little badges, basically. So you want to get the Ferrari and the BMW one. But then the rest of them, I don't know. I guess. I don't know enough about any of these things. So anyway, I got one. Maybe not the one that I wanted, but green and black is pretty cool. And they do drive. You can move them around. So yeah. What else can you say? I think I'll just try and go get the Ferrari. Who's got the coolest helmet though? I mean, the orange and black one looks pretty cool. And there's this blue one. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how well these are going to sell. Anyway, thanks for watching. We got, at least we got the little chicken done. And see you next time. Bye. I should probably hold everything up close. Bye.